Republican Donald Trump pulled off a surprise win in the presidential election, and he did it with some help from the trucking industry. A July survey indicated 75% of driver and owner-operated respondents supported Trump over Hillary. But what might a Trump presidency mean for truckers? Trump has promised to spend $1 trillion to build the greatest infrastructure on planet Earth. His website envisions a new plan for a system of roads, bridges, tunnels, airports, railroads, and pipelines. But how will he pay for it? His policy outline leans heavily on user fees, which could ultimately mean more tolling. Trump's plan is to entice the private sector to join in on the project by giving them large tax credits. However, the tax credits themselves won't be enough for the private sector to join the project. They will want to see large profits. And how will they do that? By building toll bridges and toll roads. In fact, some people are worried that the private sector will only want to be involved in making new roads and bridges, instead of investing in the older stuff that desperately needs to be updated. And according to the Congressional Budget Office, the private sector has not had much success in building roads. In the past 25 years, there have only been 36 private road projects even attempted. Of those, 14 were actually completed, and 4 either declared bankruptcy or had to be bailed out by taxpayers. But the real question is whether or not the infrastructure plan will even be approved. In 2015, President Obama proposed a $478 billion highway bill to fix the nation's roads over the course of 6 years. In case you've been living in a hole the past 8 years, you probably know that Republicans in Congress don't like spending money on projects that will add to the deficit. Well, Congress eventually agreed to pass the bill, but lowered the amount of spending from $478 billion to $300 billion. So it's hard to envision a scenario where the same Republican-led Congress is excited to spend $1 trillion. Unless, of course, Trump is able to convince them he has a great way to pay for it. And the user-generated fees, or as they are also known by their uglier name, tolls, might be that plan to pay for it.